The Alchemist's gift. How laughter transforms the lead of life. We are born with the instinct for it. Before we can walk or form a word, we can laugh. It is a universal language, a sudden, uncontrollable eruption of joy that requires no translation. Yet, as we grow, we are often taught to treat it as a mere garnish on the serious meal of life, a decorative flourish, but not the main course. We are instructed to be productive, responsible, and profound. Somewhere along the way, we risk misplacing one of our most potent survival tools. A good sense of humor. For it is not an escape from life's ills, but the very alchemy that transforms them. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you laughed so hard you cried? I mean, truly, helplessly laughed where your breath caught in your chest, your sides ached, and for those few glorious seconds, nothing else in the world existed but that pure, unadulterated joy. Can you feel the ghost of that feeling even now? Think of laughter as an internal alchemist. Its first magic trick is physiological. When we laugh, our body undergoes a quiet revolution. Stress hormones like cortisol retreat. The floodgates open for endorphins, our natural painkillers and mood elevators. Our heart and lungs get a gentle, joyful workout. The Mayo Clinic informs us that laughter stimulates circulation and aids in muscle relaxation, literally soothing the aches of a difficult day. It is a tonic that requires no prescription, a medicine with no bitter aftertaste. It doesn't cure terminal illness, but it can cure a terminal sense of dread. It lightens the unbearable weight, if only for a moment, making the next breath easier to take. But its truest power is not in the body. It is in the perspective it forges in the mind. Humor is the ultimate reframe. It is the ability to step back from the cliff edge of despair and see the absurdity in the situation, not to deny the pain, but to deny the pain total dominion. A good sense of humor is the loyal friend who, when you are drowning in a flood of your own making, doesn't just throw you a life preserver, but points out that you've somehow managed to flood the desert. It doesn't dismiss the tragedy, but it disarmingly reveals that you are still you amidst the wreckage. It is the spark that reminds you of your own resilience. This is why shared laughter is one of the most profound forms of intimacy. It is a secret handshake between souls. When you can laugh with someone in the midst of a crisis over a spilled glass of wine at a tense dinner, a shared misadventure in a downpour, or the sheer ridiculousness of a hopeless situation, you are doing something sacred. You are building a tiny, illuminated fort in the darkness. You are saying, this is hard, but we are still us. And us can find light here. It repairs rifts, dissolves resentment, and forges bonds stronger than steel. It is the heartbeat of companionship. To be clear, this is not a call for toxic positivity, the forced brittle cheer that denies authentic feeling. A true sense of humor is not a blindfold. It is a wider lens. It coexists with grief, anger, and fear. It is the part of you that, even with tears on your cheeks, can recognize a moment of exquisite silliness. It is the wisdom that knows the world is both devastating and hilarious, often at the same time. So, how do we practice this alchemy? We must become collectors of joy. Seek out the people who make your stomach hurt with laughter. Revisit the film that never fails you. Learn to tell the story of your own worst day with a wink of self-deprecation. When you feel the pressure building, ask yourself the most subversive question possible. What's funny about this? You may be surprised by the answer. Consider what happens inside you when you laugh. Feel it. Your body releases a cascade of endorphins, nature's own morphine. Your stress hormones shrink back. Your heart pumps more freely. For a moment, your entire physiology rebels against despair and chooses joy. This isn't just poetry. It is biology. Your own body is begging you to lighten up. So why do you might resist it? Think of that heavy problem you're carrying right now. The one that feels like a stone in your pocket. Now, imagine for a second. What is the absurd angle? Where is the hidden ridiculous thread in that tangled knot? I'm not asking you to dismiss the problem, but to disarm it. A good sense of humor doesn't deny the pain. It denies the pain total victory. It is the part of you that can stand in the pouring rain and, instead of just cursing the sky, start to wonder about the comedy of your own drenched hair and ruined shoes. It is your resilience speaking. And what about your relationships? Remember the last time you shared a moment of real, deep laughter with someone? That instant when your eyes met and you both just got it? In that split second, you built a fortress for two. You told each other, without words, we are in this together, and together can find joy anywhere. That bond, forged in laughter, is stronger than any forged in complaint. Who could you connect with today through a shared smile? This is not a call for you to paste on a fake grin. That is poison. This is an invitation for you to give your authentic, observant, sometimes wry self permission to speak up. Your humor is your unique lens, it's how you see the contradictions, the ironies, the sublime silliness of being human. Laugh a lot. It is a radical act of defiance against despair. It is a vote for joy in a world that can be overwhelmingly serious. Your sense of humor is not a trivial trait. It serves as your built-in shock absorber, your social glue, and your personal philosopher. It won't prevent the storms of life, but it will ensure you are not standing in the rain without remembering how to dance in the puddles. It is the quiet, persistent voice that whispers, even on the hardest days, that the story isn't over and that the next line might just be the punchline that saves you. So, here is my challenge to you, directly. Start collecting moments of laughter like precious stones. Seek out the friend whose humor aligns with your soul. Replay that clip that always breaks you. When you feel the pressure building today, pause. Ask yourself this revolutionary question. Where is the levity here? It might feel forced at first, but look. It might be in the stubborn printer, in the autocorrect fail, in the glorious imperfection of the moment. Your laughter is your birthright and your rebellion. It won't stop the storms, but it will ensure you are not standing there, drenched and passive. It will have you dancing in the puddles, head thrown back, howling at the rain. That sound, your laugh, is the sound of a spirit that cannot be crushed. Start today. Begin now. Find your reason to laugh deeply, authentically, until your breath catches. Let it out. It is the closest thing we have to a daily miracle, and it is already within you. The world is waiting for the medicine only you can deliver, with a smile that starts deep within and rises, irresistible, to the light. Use it generously. Please tell me what you think and how you feel about this issue. Analyze it, brainstorm it, debate it, and if you like it, please share it. Thank you for watching. I truly and highly appreciate you, and God bless you.